Welcome back to the channel, guys. This one's going to be a really quick one. So I came back to a legacy project I built for a client a couple of weeks ago, and what I noticed with this project was that it was built in Next.js, and ever since I transitioned over to building my client applications with TanStack router and TanStack start, I've been spoiled by the type safety of the link components. And that means that every link is type safe, meaning that from each of the ref properties or the two properties you can tell what routes you want to go to, right? We have some IntelliSense here. So this is a Next.js project, and what I realized was that Next.js didn't have this. So when I came back to Next.js, you can actually just imagine the surprise on my face when I realized that this wasn't possible. So that led me to a rabbit hole, and eventually I reached the Next.js documentation, and I found out that they had an experimental option here to actually have typed routes. And I'm not even sure why this is not yet in production, because this is absolutely essential for larger projects. So if you uncomment this part, so if you just add this experimental and then type routes, and then you come over to your package.json file, and then make sure you're not using TurboPack for this, because TurboPack would literally not run if you're using typed routes for both production and development. So you want to turn that off. Then you want to come over to your run here. I'm gonna hit that Ctrl+C and clear everything out. Just clear it out, and then I'm gonna run npm run dev. All right, now you can see experiments, and then you can see type route here. So if I come back to page.tsx and then I hit Ctrl spacebar, now you can see all of the routes, right? This is all the routes inside of the file, so you can see partner home events, view posts, and all that. These are all of the routes here, and everything is completely type safe. So you can use this in development, and then when you want to push to production, you can just comment out that part and then push this to your GitHub repo and then deploy over to Vercel. So just to reiterate, if you comment out this part, let me show you something. If you comment out this part, Ctrl+J, and then restart the server, close this, you come back to your page.tsx and you hit Ctrl space, you don't see any of the IntelliSense. Depending on when you see this video, it may actually been a longer time since I actually made the video, but I felt like this would actually help a lot of people out in their projects, speed up the development process. So if you found this helpful, drop a like, drop a comment about more kind of videos you want to see, and I'll be dropping way more videos in the future to make you a better front-end developer, back-end developer in general. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you spending your time with me, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.